Hello, Spirit House here. Today I'm going to read chapter 5 of The Secret of Light by Walter Russell, and it's entitled Creative Expression. Inspired man alone can create enduring things. To create, we must first conceive. To conceive, we must stop thinking and know. All sensing must cease. There is no power in thinking. Thinking but expresses the power which lies in knowing. We must protect ourselves in the still light of knowing to commune with God. We must become one with God to conceive idea in order to produce the form of that idea. A concept must precede its manifestation in form. The culture of the entire race is given to it by the few inspired ones who know God in them. They alone know immortality. The art of a civilization long outlives the civilization. The pyramids of Egypt still speak of the creation of a race which is long gone from the face of the earth. The sculptural and architectural beauty of Greece still tells us of a type of creative genius which has never been excelled. The great in the arts are few. Art alone endures, all else passes, quote unquote. Great art can be created only by working moment by moment with God as co-creator. When man and God thus work together, they commune one with the other as one person. The language of their communion is the language of light, which man calls inspiration. When man works alone, his works are as the winds which blow. When man works with God as co-creator, his works are forever enduring. Every great genius manifests this law, that he is one with the God mind, that God in him is the source of every thought, and that he is inspired by the omniscience and omnipotence within him, which makes his work enduring. And here's 2 paragraphs from the Divine Iliad. Quote, all knowledge existeth. All knowledge cometh to man in its season. Cosmic messengers periodically give to man such knowledge of my cosmos as man is able to comprehend. But that which he can bear is like unto a thimbleful out of the mighty ocean, for man is but beginning to comprehend. When man knoweth light, then he will know no limitations. But man must know the light for himself, and none there can be who can make words of it. For light knoweth light, and there need be no words. From the Divine Iliad. Chapter 6. Knowledge. Knowledge is cosmic. It belongs to the still light of the positive principle. It never can become a property of the two negations which constitute this mirage universe of matter and motion. To know all things means to have all knowledge of the whole one idea of the cosmos as cause. It does not mean knowledge of created things which are effect of cause. The whole cosmic idea is simple. It can be known by anyone of average intelligence. Its bewildering complexities lie in effect of cause. Man cannot know transient effect. He can know cause only. He can but comprehend effect. Man cannot know a sunset sky, for example, but he can comprehend it if he knows its cause. Knowledge is, therefore, limited to cause. All knowledge exists. All mankind can have it for the asking, which is within man, awaiting his awareness of its all-presence. Knowledge cannot be acquired by the brain from without. It must be recollected from within the consciousness of self. Gradually dawning conscious awareness is but gradual recollection of the all-knowing which has always been within man. Man cannot acquire knowledge from books or schools. He can but acquire information that way, but information is not knowledge until it is recognized by the spiritual consciousness of man. Just as food is not nourishment for the body until it becomes a part of the bloodstream. Information gained by motion of the senses must be returned to the stillness of the source before it becomes knowledge. For the same reason, man cannot acquire knowledge from the so-called facts of matter, for there are no facts of matter in a universe of transient matter in motion. All matter in motion is but a series of illusions which deceive man into drawing wrong conclusions. It is impossible for man to draw right conclusions from his observation of matter and motion until he has acquired the ability to translate dynamic effect back to cause. Thus he can do only through decentration to the one light of his conscious awareness of the source of all knowledge, and that's capital S in source. Until he knows the why of effect and its deceptions, he has no knowledge whatsoever upon which he can rely. He has naught but unreliable information. Information concerning the body, for example, does not give knowledge concerning cause of body, or of the body's relationship to the universe. Information of birth and death of the body, on the assumption that the body is self, never can lead to knowledge that body is not self, or that self is immortal. Nor can information concerning the material body alone, its chemistry and its functionings, heal the body. Bodies manifest life, but life is cosmic. Life is not in the body. Life is spirit, and spirit is still. Life is not chemistry or germ of matter. To heal the body so it can manifest life of the spirit self of the body, one must give the unbalanced body the balance of the spirit. Knowledge of the light can alone do this. All the information in the world will not heal a body unassisted by the light in him, who heals, and in him who is being healed. And some quotes from the Divine Iliad, or captions. I am light, but the light which is me is not the sense light of the sensed universe of my creation. I, the Creator, think. I think in two lights extended from the one light of me, yet those two lights are not me, nor is my thinking me. Verily I say, I give of me and I take away, for I am the imaginer who builds image forms to tear apart to build anew. I am thinking mind, forever thinking, the changing image of my unchanging self. My image changes ever with the changing of the two lights of my thinking, though I, myself, change not. All things change, and their changing still images of me, yet they are not me. From the Divine Iliad.